Swords in the Minor Arcana is the card of taking the high road or moving to higher ground. It indicates the struggle is over and that you are moving on. In some cases, it can also indicate a trip to water or across water, and usually indicates long distance travel. It also represents the objective, focused, and impartial mind. This card is about communication and indicates an opportunity to communicate objectively in order to help people see things from multiple perspectives, in a way that doesn't feel threatening. By communicating objectively, your message can be heard. This card encourages an intentional, rational look at the whole picture of the matter at hand. This can mean that the mind may need to multitask. It can bring attention to the pioneering of a new project and/or anything original or innovative that the seeker has to bring to the surface. This card can also indicate a period of mental integration of ideas and perspectives before action is taken. Inspiration is likely to be coming from multiple sources, particularly in the form of divine guidance. This is a time to take the big picture into account before making any decisions. The element is air, the astrology is Mercury in Aquarius, and the numerology is 6. This card can mean transition, taking the high road, harmony restored, mental tranquility, travel to or across water, gaining objectivity or perspective, or a rite of passage. In Leo language, this card is always about moving to higher ground, but it can also indicate a trip across water. If it's reversed, it's not moving to higher ground, staying stuck where you are, or a trip potentially being canceled. If this card shows up in the reversed position, it can indicate an inability to move on, baggage, being mentally stuck, not being able to see multiple perspectives, inflexibility, a need for soul retrieval or healing, or transportation delays. Let's talk about the symbolism in the card. Purple is for royalty, red is for courage, and white is for purity. The black armband is a status symbol of sorts. It indicates he has passed through the sorrow of a mourning period. The boat is swan-shaped to represent serenity, beauty, and transformation. Spirit is literally guiding the boat to represent all unseen, unexplainable energies that drive and impact our lives on a daily basis. The 6 swords in the boat represent the 6 different obstacles he has overcome. The swords are without scabbards to show that he can put the knowledge gained from overcoming those challenges to immediate use. The water on the left side represents the unconscious mind, which knows that the journeyer is doing exactly what he needs to do to move forward. The rippling waters to the right of the boat represent the conscious mind that is a bit more troubled. The dark cave symbolizes the unknown, and the light indicates that enlightenment awaits those willing to brave the unknown. This is the 56th card in the deck. 56 further breaks down to the number 11. The 5 energy is one of change. In this case, it's the reassurance that change is already underway to improve your situation. The 6 energy is one of material concerns, especially worry about money. The number 11 is a number of master manifestation and doesn't reduce down. This card is rife with manifestation power, and so it's imperative to focus on what you want, as whatever you focus on is what you bring about. The astrology of this card is Mercury in Aquarius. Aquarius is a rebellious sign and thinks beyond conventions. Mercury is the planet of mental prowess. This energetic combination means that creative problem solving happens quickly. Aquarius isn't a fan of playing by the rules, however, so there's always a chance that these solutions won't make everyone happy. Some alternative interpretations of this card. If you pull this card and your query is about love and you're in a relationship, you may need to jazz things up a little bit by changing the scenery. Take a trip with your partner or break up your routines by trying a different restaurant or starting a new activity. If you're looking for a relationship, vary up your routine. Find different places to explore as you look for the intimate relationship of your dreams. It also may be beneficial to take a trip at this time as you may meet your loved one on your adventure. If your query is about work and you pull this card, you're considering leaving a job that's no longer in your highest and best interest to have. It might be scary, but the universe is always on your side. As you shift into the new job, know that it's okay to seek outside help and guidance. This card can also mean change in the physical location where you conduct your work. If your query is about spirituality and you've pulled this card and you've been seeking answers to questions regarding spirituality, know that answers are inexplicably and suddenly coming to you now. A change in your routine may have triggered this, especially if you've been traveling or experiencing different spiritual paths. Your dreams may have valuable insight at this time, so pay attention to them. If your query is about money and you pull this card, expect a change in your financial situation. Things will get better if you're having a bad spot, but can also take a turn for the worse if you've been thriving. Adjust your spending habits accordingly, but there's no need for any drastic shifts.